that. Oops. Just gonna check the sound on that side. Oops. Okay, I think just gonna check this. We're good over here. What? Just edit this. Just edit the YouTube title. Okay, I think we're going to be ready. Wait. Uh-oh. Is okay. Check. Check. Okay, check. Yeah, that's working. All right, yeah, I think we're good to get started. If you're watching this on demand, you can skip for 5 minutes, just a little setup here. Just to make sure everything's good, but I think we are good now. Oh yeah, Twitch likes to send viewers into ads right away for some reason. I gotta set all that stuff up. Okay. So we should be good to get started here. We are back in All the Mods 10. And today we're actually going to be progressing our steel production a little bit. So yeah, a lot's been going on. There's just so much with this game to do, and I thought it's about time to get some dedicated steel going on, but I'm not too familiar on how to do that, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning process. All right, chill there, bro. What's he doing? Oh, is that? Oh, that's a. He's looking at the trophy, stuck in the trophy. That looks so weird. He was looking in the trophy. That's messed up. All right, so for steel, we're going to be doing I think we're doing immersive engineering. So you can make steel to metallurgic infuser, but I kind of am not sure how I would automate that. Because of the way that works, you have to kind of dump coal into one of these, enrich the iron, and then you have to send it back through the machine, kind of like this. We got some netherite. Let's throw that in there. Gotta get way more netherite later. Yeah, so we're gonna try immersive engineering today. And it definitely looks like a really cool mod, pretty well integrated into All the Mods 10. So I think, yeah, I kind of just have to get started on the quest line here. Industrial foregoing has its sleek, futuristic design. Mechanism has its dull, modern design. Immersive engineering takes it much more retro. So can you produce steel? Is this a steel producer? This does automating of like everything, I think. But I don't know how to directly turn that into a steel farm. This is just dire things. I don't think that's for automating steel in any way. Mechanism, yes. This requires steel to get started with, I believe. Or no, compressed iron. So this is all about compressed iron. Does this do steel? Pneumatic craft repressurized? I don't think so. Yeah, so I think we're going to be doing some of this just for some steel production. Probably not going to get way too far into it. So basically I need a coke oven. I need this little hammer thing. So we're making a coke oven. Coke oven is how we make our coal coke. We can use the oven to smelt logs or smelt coal. Either of these produce crestone. Oh, that's a normal recipe. Okay. Coke brick. So I think I need like, well, we'll see. So it's brick, sandstone, brick, sandstone, and clay. So what's sandstone? What's sandstone all about? Is that a specific type of sand? Can sand... Okay, you can make sandstone out of the sand. Brick. I need to get some clay. All right, let's get a bunch of clay. I do have a bunch of clay. But, okay, how much am I going to need? 27. One recipe makes 3. And, oops. It's, 1-to-1 clay to brick. So, like, I need 4 of these for 3 of these. And I need 27 in total. Okay. Well, I do need extra brick, actually, because I love the look of the brick. I do love the way the brick looks, especially in the shaders. So I am going to be wanting like a massive ton of brick anyways. So let's overdo ourselves. We're going to start cooking these balls. Put this stuff away, I believe. Smooth stones, glass. I'm gonna throw that in the system. So many things to do. We're gonna be advancing that system later. Let's charge up the jetpack. Go just dig out a little bit of clay. Oh, my shovel's almost broken. That thing does not... Unbreaking 1. I feel like I can do better. I've started my apothec enchanting, so I probably can get a better enchantment on that. I guess I could make a... That has a good durability. I can't make an Aldomadium shovel yet, I don't think. Which is like a super powerful, indestructible shovel, I guess it would be. 14 nether. Actually, I think I could. Think I could. So I need one of those. I need to make another smithing template. I'll take one of those. One of those. We'll make a diamond shovel. And then we can upgrade to aluminium. So this guy. And boom, aluminium shovel. Unbreakable. It's about time we replaced the shovel. Let's throw an enchant on it. Unbreaking. Well, I guess I don't need that because it's already unbreaking. Let's do efficiency. So this will give it fortune 3, efficiency 5, tombstone. That's always useful. Coder, how's it going? Somehow I got the Twitch April Fool's badge. No way. No way. Is that how'd you get that? Also, I spent 5 hours playing Minecraft to get the yarn cape. The yarn cape. Are there special capes in this game? Is that? I think it's something to do with clips. Interesting. Did you do somehow I got the April? Did you do an April Fool's stream? Did you do a stream in April Fool's? Capes are cosmetic you get on events. Ooh. Yeah, I think I've like heard of the capes, but I haven't really seen much of it. Like, is that the example of a cape? Kind of looks like something cape summons meteors over enemy's head when hurt. What? That was a crazy cape. No, that's not a cape. Okay. Cosmetics. So I forget about the cosmetics. So I think if you click this button, I don't know. I don't know how cosmetics work in this game yet. I've just shared a clip. I thought the badge is for exporting it to Twitch, YouTube, but it seems like just copying like, interesting. They've designated you as an April Fool, I guess. Yes, I might have the badge. I should check. I'll have to check later. You get capes outside Minecraft. Okay. I'm gonna look into that. Mostly. Okay. They're like, yeah, because they're like skins, cosmetics, right? So we are gonna go to sleep. They're bound to your account, to your skin, right? Right, your Microsoft account. Where the clay be at? I think I remember there was a place that spawns cave, or not spawns caves, spawns clay, and it was in. There's like a special type of cave. I think I know where it is. Oh, I gotta charge up my jetpack. Charge up the jetpack. Oh, I also wanted to get a new jetpack. The Aldemodium jetpack. Okay, I'm gonna throw that on the list. I'm throwing that on the list, but I don't think I have enough Aldemodium ore. No, I have to go get more of that ore. But first we need clay, because today's about steel. How's the compiler going, Coder? Is that your project that you're focusing on right now? Do you have any on the go projects on the go, or are you chilling playing Minecraft now? You're a full-time Minecraft player now, right? I think that's what's going on with you. All right, so we're gonna go. I think it was called like a lush cave or some garden cave. There's like a cave with gardens in it. Don't think it was here. I think it's around here. It's getting kind of dark. If you are a coder, if you're owning the cape, you can select it for the Java edition. Mars, good morning, Mars. Welcome. Welcome in. Coder, you can select it for the Java edition in the skin changing section, and for the Bedrock edition inside the Bedrock dressing room. Okay. Okay, so you kind of set, so you can't like, there's no cosmetic menu in this game? Is there like a cosmetic menu in game? Or I guess it's all sort of like outside. You can select it for Java edition in the skin changing section. Not sure where that is. In game is only for Bedrock. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Mars, how you doing? What you doing today, Mars? You just chilling on a Friday? Infinite Coder, I think there are mods. I think there are mods. Okay. Can I jump down here and not die? Yeah, I got my jetpack on. So this is not the cave I'm looking for. I can just tell right away. Okay, this wasn't the cave I'm looking for. It's not the cave I'm looking for. I have to teleport back home. At work, as my stomach does hula hoops around. Oh no, buddy. Indigestion. I hate little indigestion. Is it gas? Night vision goggles. Oh yeah, I know. They're right. They're chill, right? I actually, with the night vision goggles, oh, gassy. Yeah, I know what that's like, dude. And you're at work, so you can't do like, there's kind of like you can kind of like go on your knees and kind of stick your butt up. Sometimes that helps like relieve the gas and just kind of like move it around. But you can't really do that at work, right? Just like sitting on your knees, kind of like sticking your ass in the air. Yeah, that wouldn't. Just like, oh, I'm stretching. I'm just doing some stretches. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Yeah, the night vision goggles. I love them. I love them. So Mars, do you play all the mods 10, or you at least know about this mod? Dish mod pack. That's cool. It's very cool. We're getting some fellow all the modders here. We're gonna get into a little bit of modding Minecraft too. I was looking into that. It looks pretty fun. Yeah, I've served me. My kids play. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. On all the mod server, I actually rolled one myself. The Docker image. That you can get online. And I'm not using the all the mod server because I'm using my personal server for other services. So, but that's really cool. That's very cool. Yeah, all the mods is very chill. I'm gonna level this up. Coder. I mean, I've been playing Turing Complete, the game on Twitch. Always wanted to do that. Oh yeah, that looks interesting. It's a game where you build your own computer out of logic, right? And using assembly. I had to hold compiler a little as I've been a little busy with other stuff, and I plan to add some air handling. Cool, that's cool. Mars, I'm in need to make the quantum computer. Oh, the quantum. I haven't. You're farther than I am. You're definitely farther than I am because I'm not there yet. That's applied energistics, but it's probably part of one of these star thingies, right? part of this. Well, you do have to end the quantum ring. That is going to be a thing when we're making the star. Oh my god, this mod pack is huge. I have to take my breath. I get so overwhelmed. Coder, I've recently patched original Lucky Block mod to play Luckiest Block map. Cool. I actually want to get into a little modding Minecraft because it looks interesting. I actually have a little project where I'm starting to do some modding of Minecraft. Got the project set up, kind of got everything ready to rock, and yeah, sorry. That's we're gonna be doing some Minecraft modding ourselves. Mars, you want the quantum computer because it's super fast for making things, right? Right. I don't know where the section is. I forget where the section is, but yeah, we're going to be getting into, I haven't even done an autocraft setup yet. Today's actually steel working on, and we're going to be working on a cool steel setup because I haven't even started that yet, but that's cool. I'm working on a mod for Factorio. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Factorio modding. That's cool. Do you mod in C++ for that? That would be kind of refreshing. Infinite Coder, by the way, let me check the Yarn Cape now available for me on Java. Check it out. Check it out, Coder. There's no, should I get a server going so you can join my server and I can look at your cape? Mars, there's no quest line for it. Oh, okay. Okay. No, they have an API built in Lua. Okay, it's Lua. Okay, cool. Yeah, Lua is really good for integrating, right? Lua can be really integrated easily into things. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm looking for. Pretty sure this is the area. I'm so silly. I have a nature's compass. And I'm not even using it. But yeah, they do the API. Okay, so they use the API for Lua. That would be interesting. Yeah. Factorio is really fun, and it has a cool, it's a cool 2D top-down game. So there's a lot of cool things you could do with that, right? Sure, if you want. Worth nothing. Yeah, the skins and capes are just kind of just for show, right? Just cosmetics, but there's I don't know, there's this cool stuff about that. I like that. Why is this stuff in my backpack? Okay, let's pull out. I got 2 nature's compass. I got to do some organizing. I'm so messy. I think I wanted like a lush cave. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, is it over here? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, let's go home. Yeah, we're going to be, oh my God, there's so much stuff we have to set up. Yeah, 500 meters in this direction. Okay, yeah, we're going to be going to that. Let's see if we have enough. So what we have so far is we have a really basic AE2 setup. We did start getting our apotheosis set up. We got the mechanism tier 2 ore factory set up. And so it's really early days. Got a little Certs quartz farm going on here. Started, building we got the hostile neural networks. Really cool. It takes mob farming to a different level, right? The idea is simulating, running simulations on a computer. I guess it's that neural networks concept that you get in AI. So it's kind of running simulations in AI, and then you get loot from it. So it's a really cool, whoever came up with that concept for the mod, they did a good job. That was such a brilliant idea because it turns mob farming into a different way to do it, convenient, but it's still fun. And you kind of don't have the messiness of the mob farm itself. You know how mob farms kind of have, there's a sloppiness to them. You know, things are spawning, dying. You got to filter items. Lots of stuff going on, right? So that's cool. We got that set up. Actually, we actually started actually editions. Few just dire things. We got our Mystic Agriculture. Very early days. Currently farming Nether Essence, Prismarine Essence, a bunch of Nether Quartz. Got some Nether Quartz going on. Ooh, must have. Gonna have to fix this later. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make an Alvamodium pickaxe, one of the invincible, unbreakable pickaxes. And we'll throw that in there. Infinite Coder also, since I bought Minecraft recently, purely because of new capes, and I didn't want to wait any more time, I made myself a skin. I can see myself drawing stuff more and more lately, not only for my pixel art, but also on paper for a book my friends and I am writing. Back to the skin, I've installed Fresh Animations, Fresh Moves, and then found that Fresh Moves gives you a way to animate eyes. Oh, for example, and so I did that. Whoa, you're getting into art. You're getting into art, my friend. I think that's a natural. There's a natural thing it's natural to get into art when you start doing game dev. And when I started getting into pixel art myself, I found it really fun. I just want to check. Okay, let's toggle perspective. I always forget this key binding. I always forget the camera key binding that you can do and stuff like that. Mars, I built an HNN room. It's the only option for farming the warden. You cannot put a warden spawn in. Yeah, right? So I need to do that myself, actually, now that I realize it. Because we're doing apothic enchanting. We've got a decent way, at least in my opinion, down this quest line, because I've never gotten this far. And yeah, to get past these sections, you need a bunch of warden material. I think that's a warden material. This is warden material. So I actually need to go fight the warden. I need to get the hostile neural networks set up for him. And yeah, that's so many things. It's so many things to do. It kind of affects me negatively sometimes. Kind of affects me. Coder, I mean, I always like to draw art for my games. I can tell that by drawing tiles and characters for them, I'm improving. Nice, very nice. Yeah, art's really fun to do. I've become quite the fan of that myself. And I think I'll get a chance to do some art myself, maybe with the modding Minecraft project, when we're playing around with that. So I got some bricks now. So I need 27. Oh, I need sandstone. So let's get just a whole chunk of sandstone. Okay, sandstone, full chunk of sandstone. I'm gonna need a sip of coffee because some of those words. My 2D art looks like a 3-year-old left alone with a crayon. But I love 3D art in Blender. Oh, cool. I've never tried 3D art in Blender yet. I've done vector art with Inkscape, which you can make 3D out of 2D through your use of color, light, and shadow and stuff like that. But I've never actually done like a 3D art that in Blender. That'd be cool. Okay, whoa. Someone spawned nearby. I think that's what I needed. 27? Wait. Oh, I didn't make the hammer. I was like, why isn't this quest line popping off? Should be popping off. Yeah, art's cool. Art's cool. I definitely can't I can't freehand draw, detailed art. But pixel art is the game developers is the average developer's art style, I feel like. Because pixel art, kind of once you don't even need to get, once you kind of get a little bit understanding of it, you can make some decent looking stuff, and it's not too difficult. Okay, so that was easy. So this is more brick, more sandstone. And how many of these do I need? Wait, do I even need this? Yeah, I think I do. Wait, so that's the alloys, but the crude blast furnace does it too. Coder, I've tried doing vector art, but I could never make anything that actually looks good. Haven't tried drawing in bigger resolutions. And I have no idea how to. Vector art makes it really easy to do like certain types of shapes and graphics. Like if you want to draw a perfect circle, like Inkscape and vector art makes that super easy. It's or GIMP, you can do it in GIMP too. There's like the circle, you have the circle tool, right? Yeah, Inkscape has some differences to it. So I think I need this actually. I don't think I need the alloy kiln. No, kiln. I need the crude blast furnace, I believe. So a very simple way of producing steel. You feed it iron and charcoal or coke. Okay, I think this is our guy. This is our magma blocks. I'm going to need a hell of a lot more of this stuff. That's Coder. That's the thing. I don't want to draw perfect circle. I want to draw something more texture, organic, alive. Vector art is just, it's just the tools to draw the thing. You can still make it alive. You can still do it a lot. You can still do it any way you want. Inkscape isn't going to force you into anything. It's just a different tool, really. Do I have enough? Okay, let's try and make 27 of these bad boys. What am I missing? Nether brick? How do you make nether brick? Netherrack? I'm pretty sure I got tons of netherrack stored up in the starter home. This is the first home we built. Oh yeah, look at that. A bunch of the netherrack. All right, so let's get this cooking. Oop. There's Made ED again. Or is there a brain thing that explains why I did that? A brain malfunction? Okay, so we need nether brick. We're gonna need 27 nether brick. Magma blocks. Do I have enough magma blocks? I got 26 magma blocks. I'm gonna need one more. All right, back to the nether. Back to the nether. I'm pretty sure that's where you get magma blocks. Yeah, also, this has been a great learning experience for me because I am not a pro in Minecraft, but after progressing through this pack a bit, I feel like I'm getting a lot better. Learned a lot more. Got the Minecraft wiki beside me quite often. Okay, I don't think they're too hard to find. Where are they? There's some here. Here we go. I'll take you. Whoa! Okay, and that was what? Almost fell in twice. Excuse my. Whoop. Excuse you. Mr. Lazy Boy. So I got an emerald jetpack, which is what lets me kind of leap around in such a fashion. They kind of like naturally occur, but you can kind of dig down. Yeah, see, there's some more lava blocks. Ooh. Someone's angry. Let's grab you. Okay, that should be enough. Let's go home. Let's go home. There's a little oinker right next to me. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Wait. What did I just... Didn't I just throw a bunch of... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. This should be what I need, the nether brick. We're going to throw that in. Check that out. 27 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Ah, perfect. All right. Now we should be able to get started. So so this is going to be automated. We'll have to see how this all works out in the end. So I think I want the improved blast furnace to automate it. I don't care. You got it. I just need you to get it. Okay. Steel ignite. Does it not activate because you have to get this first? That's the thing. No, let's check this out. So we need more sandstone. Okay, we'll just build anyways. Why not? It's easy to build. That's an easy one. Whoa. Whoa. No, I want this. Cream brick. Cream brick. No, okay, you got to switch it. There's a little toggle here. If there's two recipes, I guess, of the same thing, it lets you switch between the both. So that's good. All right. Popping off. We're definitely popping off. Steel ignite. All right. And we got to go to the improved form. Whoa. Oh my God. I had an Holomod's crush. Wow. I don't think that's happened before. Okay. Let's quickly just take a gander. Is this just the regular log stuff? Saving worlds. Game crash. Okay, I'll have to check that later. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Can I relaunch? We're gonna have to go back into it. That does not happen often. That does not happen often. I don't think I've ever experienced. I think I feel like I've experienced that before. I don't know if it was maybe on this mod pack or maybe it was on Greg Tech when I tried that a while ago. That's interesting. Okay. I got a test distance because I was playing around with creating my own mod and just kind of learning how to do all that with NeoForge. I was kind of trying out with NeoForge. Just give me a second. Switch my chair here. Grab my here. All right. That's my first all the mods crash. Live too. So, okay, so I just built a bunch of stuff too. Does it? Yeah, I guess I don't like what, like how far my progress is going to be saved back. I wonder. What's the auto saving like in this game? I guess I've never really experienced that before. It's a good time for coffee also. Okay. So we're going to continue steel. Then I wanted to... Oh, there's so much to do. We got to get into the AE2 auto crafting. We also need to expand mystical agriculture out a bit. And probably won't get a chance to get all that into it today. Hopefully this won't be a debugging stream where the game's crashing a lot. I'll have to double check what that was about too. Maybe it was just like a one-off thing, or maybe there's something in the game that might not be working correctly. So I'll double check that later. Okay, let's see how far. How much progress? Did I lose progress? Did I lose any progress? I feel like that's everything I just built. So I had a crash and I didn't experience any progress loss? Okay. Guess that's good. Maybe I got lucky. All right, let's get back on track here. We're going to be making this reinforced blast brick. And to do that, I need to make steel plates. I'm going to make 27 steel plates, which I can use the hammer and steel. That's pretty straightforward. But the question is, do I have enough steel? 22. Let's check the recipes for steel. Yeah, so there's a mystical agriculture way of getting steel, which maybe is what I should be focusing on instead of, well, I want to play around with immersive engineering. We're probably going to need it later to progress in the mod pack. So I'm just going to roll with it for now. So we're going to be making a little bit more steel just to catch up to the 27, I believe it is I need. 27 of these. Okay. So in order to catch up, I think I actually have some steel dust ready. Oh yeah, there's 8 right there. Let's cook you up. And that should get me what I need, just enough to tip me over the edge. The storage setups all got to get redesigned and all integrated into with Applied Energistic eventually. But we ain't there yet. I'm thinking like over here. Yeah, so like we got some storage drawers, which we can, I think, hook into AE2 eventually. And maybe have a little like extra drawers here hooked in. So we're not just relying on these type of drives for certain items. We'll see. See how all that goes. Okay, so I should be able to hammer these out. Boom, 27. I'll put... So wait, is it the blast brick and this? 27 of those. I need a hopper. Let's get a hopper. Rocking and rolling now. Is the music too loud? I feel like that might have been too loud. It comes on really subtle and it just starts slamming. Yes, so we should be able to build this. Okay. Wait. How do I click back? Oh, I gotta scroll down. Okay, so it's start with the base 3x3, build up. You put the hopper, right click it with the hammer, and then it looks like that. Okay, okay. We're gonna start setting up in our new area. We made some space around here. Still gotta fill in the structure's got some holes in it. A little patch, yeah, little holes in the walls. Letting the heat out. Definitely letting the heat out. So I think I need like a tall area. Probably like here, I think is gonna be good. So I put, wait. One. Like this. Start this. And we do, I should look at the instruction manual again, but I'm not gonna. And then I put the hopper on top. And I want it to face like this direction, I believe. So I hit it. Boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a bunch of inputs, outputs. Preheaters left and right. As the top. So this can be automated, the inputs from the top and outputs from the front. Okay. So I think what I want to put the coke oven next to it. So the coke's going to give it, so this will give it the coke because it needs coke, right? Let's check. The recipes. Iron. Is it? It's iron and coke, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, keep hitting the wrong thing. Trust me, this multi-block ain't lying when it says it's improved. This one can be automated to receive inputs from the top and outputs from the front and back. Oh, okay, outputs from the front and back. Also, we can add preheaters. And it takes, you feed it iron and charcoal or coal. So iron. Wait, iron or charcoal or coke? Coke. Okay, let's just check out the charcoal recipe. Do I have any charcoal? Coal. Let's make one charcoal. And just test out the recipe. There it is. Okay. Let's go over here. We're going to drop that in, check that out. Okay, charcoal is burning this. Okay, so I need to feed it charcoal. And then you can make the charcoal with this thing, right? So let's just space out a little bit. Let's read the instructions, maybe take a quick peek. So it's just a 3x3 hit it with the hammer. I think it's pretty easy. Down up there. Is it hollow? No. Let's hit it with the hammer. Boom. Okay, so you would put logs in there. So the idea is, does it have only one input? So we're going to automate input the charcoal. Okay, let's check that out. Let's check that out. Let's get some wood. A tree right here. Grab you. Let's replant you. Swing back over here. Okay. We're going to put the logs in here, apparently. So we're going to need an item pipe. Oh, that didn't even finish. So this makes charcoal. Okay. Let's get some... Where are my pipes? Where are my pipes? I got pipes. Where are they? I lost my pipes? No, I should have my pipes. There. There's my pipes. Okay, swing back here. So we got to do it from the top, I guess. So put a pipe here. Let's go hover. Jetpack. It's very unstable. Okay. Something like that. Stupid jetpack. Let's do this. We'll grab the wrench because we have to set this to pull. Okay, yeah, so that's now pulling charcoal into here. And we're going to want it to output. It says it can output out the front. So let's make... Let's get one of these oak things. Yeah, let's get one of these going. Let's get a redstone torch. A few of those. Grab 2 of those. So can I just kind of put this in the front like this? Oh yeah, and the steel is right there. And then you can open the back, and that's the slag. Interesting, very interesting. So what's the preheating all about? Is this even working? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's automated. It's fairly slow, I guess. Seems kind of slow. I guess I'll have to check more of the quest line out later. I guess you could ramp that up by making multiple. So you just need to make charcoal. And I didn't need this to make charcoal because any furnace can make charcoal, right? Any furnace can make charcoal. Or smelter, right? So why did I use that thing? Is it just because it's part of the mod, I guess? Well, it gives you, oh, I guess you get the oil, which lets you expand into this. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It kind of allows you to expand because this all works together with the mods. So yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. We're good. We'll just keep it like this for now. But now I kind of want to figure out a way to, I guess, like grow the wood automatically, like an auto wood grower. Some wood growing. I think I can actually do that with this mod too. So I can grow the logs, auto smelt them, auto grow them, and you just kind of feed steel as needed. That's possible. All right, just gonna fix the chair here. All right. So how do we automate? So I could use Pylon, the Pylon mod, I believe. I think it will, or maybe not. Whoa, what is happening? What was that? What was that all about? Something blew up. Was the chicken blow up? The chickens explode? So I want to like, I might have to just kind of, there's probably a way to grow trees automatically. So the garden clue? We'll need energy. We'll need water. This is for seeds. I wonder if it works with saplings. I feel like it would. If it works with this stuff. There's probably a recipe for it. Or no, that wouldn't make sense. Because tree is something that grows. Can you harvest wood like that? I feel like you can't use this to grow trees, but you can use it to grow other plants. I might have to look into that stuff later. Well, I think we probably won't do the automatic wood setup today, but I do have some ideas on how that could be possible because there's some really useful mods with just dire things that have like block breakers, clicker things, block placers. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. But at least for now, let's start making some steel with this slow thing. Yeah, let's do like a whole stack. What was that? Okay, so do a whole stack of that. I basically just need charcoal. So, I mean, I don't need to use this, although this is going to be good for the crustal oil. I can speed up making charcoal through other means. I should be able to. Let's get this a bit sorted. What is this, block of iron? Okay, let's delete these weird drops from the tree. Pop the ingredients in the crafting table. Get rid of this stuff. It's getting a bit disorganized. So the kiln, I don't think I need the kiln. I don't think... Let's go back to this quest line. I don't think I need... Oh, ad start in 30 seconds. Okay. I'm going to go for a quick 5-minute break while the ads are playing. If you're watching the video on demand, you can just skip 5 minutes ahead. And I will see you later. I'll see you back in 5 minutes. Okay. All right. I think we're back. I just got to adjust. Oops, got to adjust my screen over here for a second. Okay. Pretty sure I muted myself and everything should be working good. Okay. So I'm going to get a stack of wood. We're going to go to woodland. Got a bunch of woods here. These trees are like so pretty, I almost feel bad cutting them down. But I need some wood. Let's go to these trees. They're kind of plain Jane. Let's go to the plain Jane looking trees. Cut these bad boys down. Okay, this is a maple log. Looks really nice. I like the look of that log. Dark oak, we'll cut some of that. Cut some maple. Let's go hover mode. Let's go up here. So, I hate the hover mode on this jetpack. Let's get this. All right, a few more stacks, few dark oaks. Oh, better eat before I die. That's the one thing Alta Miner really destroys your food usage. Okay, I think we're good. Let's start cooking a few of these bad boys. One stack of that. I'm gonna keep some of these. I guess I could just do a full stack. Just gonna keep that and use that wood later. For construction material, it looks pretty cool. Can I fit you in here? Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Just, ooh, let's keep this tree. Let's do some decoration later. Do I need the killing block? I don't think I need it, but I'm gonna save it because I might need it later. Oh. Let's throw it over into here, my random stuff bin. Got some spawners, got a bunch of random stuff. Got apoptosis to continue later. We got calves to feed, so many things. Okay, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Get that. So I'll just speed up the charcoal here. Since this is slow. We're gonna give that more logs later. Because I want the Crestos oil. So I'm gonna want to store that. His main use is making treated wood. You need it for a different fluid later. Okay, we're gonna need it later. I'm gonna need it later. So let's store some fluid. Can I just put some fluid in there? How do we store fluids? I don't think I've ever stored fluids. I need this. Fluid pipe. Can I pull out fluid like that? Auto magically? Let's go to logistics. Nothing for fluid storage. Fluid drawers, that's probably what we're gonna need. Mechanism has fluid tank. I think that would obviously do it. Let's test out the fluid tank. And I think I could just do something like this. Now I'll use the wrench. Oh, there we go. Liquid crest oil. Boom. That's awesome. We're gonna need that later. Oh, Coder, my internet connection just dropped because their hardware broke. Whose hardware? Your hardware? Now I'm on my tethering. Okay. Their hardware. Okay. My ISPs. Oh, no way. No way. Damn. I'm glad you're back, Coder. I'm glad you're back. We're gonna get some lights going on in this place, but yeah, I think you were talking about art. Yeah, I think you dropped off talking about art. So what we were doing, we were setting up the steel setup while you were gone. We got the improved blast furnace, which uses charcoal and iron to produce steel. This is we burn wood to produce the charcoal, and we also produce a special oil that we're going to need later in the mod pack called Crestos oil. So we got that going on. But welcome back. I'm glad you're back, Coder. This place is always better with you here. Always better. I had so many questions too, but I forgot them. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm sure things will come up later. Like one, I was like, what's the fluid storage situation in all the mods? I've actually never played mod on Minecraft for real. Oh, okay. Okay. So you've never gave this a go through. You've never gave this a real go through. So, yeah, it's, it definitely makes it's just so much to do in this mod pack. It's insane. I get overwhelmed. I literally, like, I'll have goals and I'll forget them because I'm sometimes not organized. You can set bookmarks and stuff for things, and you can write your own notes, obviously, but there's so much to do in this game, and the goal is to build the all the mod star, which is going to require a lot of going ons and a lot of to-doings. So, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So we got the furnace going. We got the Crestos oil being made. We're going to have to, we are going to do the automatic wood situation. You know what? I think we have to go with mystical agriculture for that. I feel like, yeah, wood seeds. That will grow. Wood essence. Which we'd make some type of log with. Which we would then want to feed into here. Okay. So it's going to be like applied energistics mixing in with mystical agriculture. But is there another way to farm wood? There is. I know there is. I know there is. Do I want to try it now? I guess I could. I guess I might as well. So I'm thinking just dire things. So you need something to break the block. but it wouldn't replant the block. So industrial foregoing. Plant gather, plant sower. But I don't know how that fixes with. I don't know what that does though. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with mystical agriculture because I just don't know another way. Like plant sower. I don't have any guides on this, so I don't know how to. I guess I could build the machines and test them. Gather the plant. Well, no, I want something like a tree is you gotta break. You gotta break the block. Let's charge up a little. Just gonna turn the sun back on. So I want to figure out automate wood. Automate wood. Immersive engineering has this garden thing. But I don't know if that's for trees. I don't think so. So there's another way to do this. Oak log. So wood essence. I guess that wouldn't really tell me it because you have to mine it. You have to mine wood like a block. So I would need some type of like something to place the sapling. Block placer. A simple block placer. I don't want to place blocks. I think just a clicker, clicks item. Okay, so I can click it with a sapling. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try these machines out. We're gonna build a simple clicker. No, I feel like it's block placer. We'll have to try all the machines. All the mods, all the machines. Dropper, fuel generator, fluid collector, swapper, fluid placer. I'm gonna go with the block placer. Dispenser. A bow. It's a cool recipe. Dispenser. Block placer. We're gonna have to, let's get some dirt. So we're gonna test this out. Okay, so I'm guessing it'll place the block here. So I actually want to pick this up. So we're gonna make a little platform. Let's get some material here, make a little platform. What do I want to make of it? Let's use a little netherrack. Oh, we need lights. I need lights. I gotta get some lights. I think I have some lights in here. With a few lights left. Let's put one here. I'll put light right there. It gets a little dark in there. Probably have to put a few more. Okay, so we need like a little block placement area. Let's chisel. Let's do a little chisel. Let's try this. Let's try some crime. So we're gonna try something like this. Block placer. Dirt. Does this get enough? Does this area get enough sunlight? So I might have to do this outside. Or I can put some glass up there to increase the light levels, I think. So let's test this bad boy out. I need some saplings. Saplings. I guess. Okay, we'll need a way to collect the saplings and drops. So is this gonna drop everything in this room? Well, I'm gonna build it here. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. So, okay, so that places the block. That works. And so you would place it, and then I want to break it when it's full grown. But how would I do that? So I would need... So this is a block breaker. Requires tools to break the block. But then I wanted to only break at a certain time, like when this thing's fully grown. I think I actually need to do this outside also. This doesn't need power? I don't think so. This isn't growing either. So I want to do we're going to be doing a test. So actually I want to wait. We're going to put the glass in the roof to increase the light levels. Let's turn this to that type of glass, better glass. Let's mine the roof out a bit. Do I have a building gadget? The building gadget makes this way better. Yeah, so let's do a few more rows in the top here. Probably do something like this. I gotta go here. Boom, boom. So if I'm not mistaken, that lets the light through, which should let this grow, but I feel like I need to kind of remove a few more rows. And one more should be good. All right, you're getting the full modded experience now, Coder. So maybe the whole tree growing inside thing is not a good idea. I feel like I'm gonna have to take this outside. Let's just take this outside. It might work. So we need something to rapidly grow the tree also. So what we're gonna do We kind of have an AE2 setup going. I can just make, I'm going to make another growth accelerator, I think. And we'll kind of pipe this over and do this somewhere over here. Do I have enough cables? I feel like I need more cables. Oh, need more steel, that's right. Spent our last steel getting our steel setup going. Oh, out of wood also. Let's refresh that and just while we're out and about. Where's my axe? There it is. Okay. Let's plant some more of these bad boys. Just a nice big block. Oops. All right. And my my inventory is already becoming a mess. So many. It's so easy. So easy. I'm just going to delete a bunch of random drops I got. I get that. I'm going to have to think of a better way to do all this stuff after. Let's switch the glass back to normal glass. We're just going to put all this stuff away now. Don't need this. Gonna keep all of that. Okay, I don't need to deposit any of that actually. All right, so automated wood. Got the steel we needed. Get that. Let's turn the lights back on. And we're going to continue automated wood. Although I should just be doing the mystical agricole away, probably. Probably going to end up just defaulting to that. Because I feel like, because I'd placed the block, but I don't know if I'd be able to break the block. I think this is an AE2 setup I can use to break the block. This is a good opportunity to path out this place a little bit. So let's just get some path going here. Get the trusty buildy gadget. Ooh, swap you out. Let's get a path. Let's get a nice path going. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Beep, beep, beep. Let's stretch this way over here. Let's get as far as we can go. Let's clear this grass out a little bit. Okay. Ran out. I got a few more I can add. All right. The path has started. The terraforming has begun. Boom, boom. Let's get this hotbar sorted. So let's do the tree growing on this side of the path. I need to fill that in a little bit. I kind of want a material. Hey, everybody. Let's get some more dirt. Let's go small tunnel. Let's take a little off the top here. Huh. Gimme. And I should be able just to building gadget. Can't building gadget? Oh, it's probably because of the different. Yeah. There we go. Now I can use the building gadgets to fill that all in. Oop. fell down a bit. All right, a little easier to landscape with that. Let's get rid of these bushes. Get out of here. Gotta do some weeding. Oh my lord. It's lawn care. Okay. We're gonna fix that also later. Because I don't need it right yet. Although, because that's I need to automate this anyways. Like the auto crafting part of this, which we haven't done yet. Let's get... So I want to do the tree stuff on this side, but I need to do way more terraforming. Way more terraforming. Let's go to the up here. Don't fail me now, jetpack. Let's clear out this inventory space. Get out of here. Get. I have a magnet, so it just drags everything around me that I can't pick up. I should probably clear out my inventory just a little bit. Some stuff that doesn't need to be in here. Don't need this. Take that back. Take that back. Oh, cool. A wolf. Oh, that's a stock Minecraft animal. Cool. We're gonna have to capture some wolves later. Oh, that's a cool little tower too. I almost don't want to wreck this area. Let's go wreck another area. Let's go load a chunk over here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Up here. This is where I fought one of the Witchers, I believe. The Witcher was just like blowing everything up. Whoa. Nice little cave down there. Never went down there. Oh. That's a big boy cave. Cool. There's some water there. It's really nice. Let's get the shovel. We're gonna get a bunch of dirt. Actually, I think we have dirt at home. Okay. Charge up a bit. Oh, what are you doing? Why is it saying I have no dirt? Well, you're gonna have to move there, buddy. Pop that in there. Let's fill that in there. In there. Get something going here. There we go. A little more room already. It's looking great. Stupid plants. Get. Let's fill that in. Perfect. Work of art. Look at that. Dirt. It's a peculiar type of palette, but it works. It's working right now. So, this was all for this really weird idea to auto grow a tree. So I think first things first, while we're in the process of doing auto treeing, we should quickly make some wood seeds and just get that automated at least. So When this thing fails, I can go back to the thing that actually works. So that's a tier 1 seed. So I just need some tier 1 essence. How many wood seeds do we want? We're gonna have to make more. Let's make more. Okay, let's make more stuff. This mod pack just sends you everywhere. Sends you everywhere. Like you start with one thing and then like it seems like you're so far away doing other things that you don't even know where you were to begin with. So let's make some of these. Just that many for now should be good. Ooh. So how do I make the wood seed? Just the logs? Cool. So logs, this. Do I have a redstone torch with me? No? We need a redstone, something to activate that with a redstone. Where's my redstone? There it is. All right, so we're gonna make some wood seeds. So I need a log here, 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 here. There, there. I'll put the seed there, turn this puppy on. Boom, got a wood seed. And just for good measure, we're gonna make more. Oh. And oops. Is 2 gonna be enough to start? I feel like 2 is gonna be enough. Okay, let's grab this guy. It's getting dark out. Okay, so we had like a kind of like a little experimental patch of mystical agriculture farming. So like this is for the basic essence, this side right here, and this side was just for like some of the different random seeds I had, like netherite seeds, nether seeds, stuff like that, some other random ones, prismarine. So let's put the wood seeds here, but I think I want more growth accelerators. And let's make a bunch of these bad boys. Make 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. And I'll make 2 more of these. Growth accelerators. So the idea would be to have something like maybe 1 here. Oops. Oops, that's not, hit the wrong button. Goes back, something like here. That'll cover those 2 sides. And 1 here. Turn them on. Okay, those should be online. So I had 2 wood seeds, so that means I need 2 farmlands, but I can get better farmland. I don't want this farmland. It's a tier 1 farmland. Let's get tier this farmland. I need 2 of these bad boys, so I need my hoe. 2 of these guys. So I should just be able to do something like this. And just plop the seed here like so. And these will start growing, but I can also add some growth accelerators to speed up the process even more. Let's put it like over here. Let's put the night vision back on. Okay, so I want to go 2 blocks in. Oops. So I want growth accelerator there. Wait. I check this. Okay, so that's the farmland. I'm underneath the farmland. Okay, 3 there. Just fill that. Okay, so that should be growth accelerated on that one actually. And it'll take some time to start. So while that's doing that, yeah, so it's already started its growth stages. So the idea is going to be slowly get wood essence over time, but we would have to auto craft the wood essence into wood, basically. So there's that process. So maybe we'll do that process first. So let's put some stuff away here. Don't need that right now. I want to turn that back into regular stuff. Oh, we gotta organize all this too. Don't need this, don't need that, don't need that, don't need these weird egg things. Some music disc. I'll have to set up like an auto delete system on my backpack, which is possible. Whoa. I'm hearing noises. I'm just gonna go to daylight. Those noises are tripping me out. Oops. Typed in something. Okay. Let's get rid of this stuff. Good. Don't need that. Keeping all of that for now. Swap you out. So we got the auto wood going. We got the wood seeds. So now I think it's actually time to get into applied energistics auto crafting. I think it's actually time now. I don't need that. Let's toss those in here since we already ran out. And eventually that will all be automated once we slowly get all the things done. So many things this mod pack has to offer, just sends you everywhere all the time. Let's put some of this stuff away. So I think we're gonna have to let's do this by mod. So we're gonna have to actually, I've never done AE2 auto crafting yet. So this is gonna be quite the journey, at least for me. But once I've mastered that setup, I'm going to basically understand a lot more of how to progress in this game. Oh, wow. Just give me a sec here. Just got to check something. Damn, time. Okay, so we're going to have to fix all this, but I don't need to do that right this second because I'm just kind of sitting on all this stuff. But I don't have any way to kind of use it yet. So we're already getting wood essence. That grows pretty fast. This one has 3 things around it. So yeah, we're going to want a way. So first things first, you got to connect it into applied energistic, and we have to build a few things. Let's get our bookmarks set up. Don't need that. I do need this stuff because we do want to go back and fight the warden. We're going to hook the warden up into the hostile neural networks. And we're going to be farming drops from the warden after. But before we get into that, we got to do the applied energistic stuff. So auto crafting. Let's start building some stuff. So we need the pattern provider, I believe it is. So we need one of those. A pattern access terminal. Okay, let's build all the things. What are we missing? Oh, pattern. So I'm missing one of these. I'm missing some of that, which means I gotta throw the purple things into the other thing. Okay, let's make some powder. I made a stack of that before. So how many of those do I need? Probably not many. Do I have all that other stuff? It's been a while since I did applied energistics. Yeah, got a few of them. Could start cooking up a few more. So let's get 16. We need this weird thing, the inscriber press. We're gonna be using it here. We'll press 16 of those bad boys. It's been a while since I did all this. I also want, I believe it's crushed sand. I think I want to crush sand. Let's check that recipe. No, I want to check the smelting. Yes, I want silicone. All right, we're gonna start. I guess I should use. I'm gonna need more of these. We might have to expand the setup or reset this up. Set this up in a different location. Not sure. Do I have some of these? I do. I need some redstone. See, just taking every which way and everywhere with this game. Boom, boom, boom. I believe it is. We're gonna need more silicone. Okay, let's make another one of those. Let's make another inscriber. 2 pistons, and bada bing, bada boom. This is a great mod pack. Makes things so easy. Put that there for now, I guess. This will be for the silicone press. What did I do? What did I do with my press? Okay, so this I'll start pressing silicone. There's a way to automate all that too, eventually. Okay. Just throw in a few of these ingredients. All right, anything we're missing we'll mass produce. So I think I can make that. Gotta make one of those. Formation core, annihilation core, 2 crafting tables. Boom. A pattern provider. Okay. And now the access terminal. Storage is nice and all, but what good is the storage if it's clogged up with raw materials needing to be crafted and processed into something, and you're still stuck with having to do so manually? AA2's auto crafting system begins. The ME pattern provider holds certain items called patterns, programmed to hold some recipes that turn input items into a certain output. Okay, so the pattern provider holds certain items called patterns, which are programmed to hold the recipes. So the patterns hold the recipes, and then that'll be used to turn the inputs. I guess up to 9 patterns can fit into one provider. Okay, so that's the pattern provider. And that holds the patterns. Okay. It's a thing. It's a thing you learn. When you learn new things, it can feel overwhelming, but you just gotta take it slow. So we gotta build this stuff too. So I can unbookmark that. What am I missing? Crafting table. Oop. I don't have an ME terminal. I mean, I do now. I do now. So I needed a crafting terminal to make the encoding terminal. So I need an encoding. Then I need 2 blank patterns. That's a good start. I can build more later if I ever need to. Okay, got the patterns. Patterns are what holds the recipes to be fulfilled by a pattern provider. Okay, to encode a recipe onto a pattern, the pattern encoding terminal must be used. Okay. Patterns can be set to hold either a regular crafting recipe, which will require the use of molecular assembler on the face of its... Okay. I don't know what that is yet. Is that the next quest? And then the input can be sent out by the provider. Okay. And that's the molecular assembler. Is AE2's equivalent of an auto crafting table required to fulfill any and all crafting pattern jobs. Okay. The molecular assemblers are capable of transferring power and channels to other ME devices connected to it, but will not themselves take up a channel. Up to 6 MAs can be connected to a single pattern provider. Okay. To allow for more crafts to be done in parallel. Okay. I'm sold. I'm sold. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. I need another one of those. Another crafting table. So many crafting tables. Molecular assembler. All right. We are... It all starts with building the blocks, and then you can use the blocks. And I have no idea how to use any of these, but there's a really good guide. If you click on any item in this mod pack, you can go to the guide, which is very in-depth and very detailed, well documented. And you can just kind of read through all that stuff out to figure out what you need to do. Level emitter, redstone control, crafting storage. Okay, so patterns, molecular assembler. Before you can carry out auto crafting, you need a device to actually store the request itself, along with interim items for multi-step. A crafting CPU is a multi-block storage requiring at least one crafting storage block. Optionally, along with any other crafting unit, the multi-block can be made store the request. So that could be anything, like a furnace should be able to store a request and request something from the pattern provider. I don't know. I probably will eventually need that, but I don't know where that fits in yet. Okay. So the molecular assembler takes inputs into it and carries out the operation defined by an adjacent ME pattern provider or inserted crafting pattern. So, by any ME pattern provider or the inserted craft. So you can insert a crafting pattern into this. Smithing table patterns. Then pushes the results to adjacent inventories. Okay, so stuff goes in and then stuff comes out. Is that what I'm getting? Do these need power? However, the main use is next to a pattern provider. Pattern provider provides special behavior in this case and will send information about all relevant pattern along information about the relevant pattern. And we'll send information about the relevant pattern along with the ingredients to adjacent assemblers. Since assemblers auto eject the results of crafts to adjacent inventories, an assembler on a pattern provider is all that is needed to auto craft crafting pattern. So maybe if there's like a multi-step process that can handle that in some way. I don't know. Oops. Okay, so. I gotta rip away. Twitch is gonna do its ad breaks in 2 minutes. I'm gonna rip away for a quick 5 minutes myself, and I'm gonna figure out how the hell autocrafting works. We're gonna figure out how the hell autocrafting works. We're gonna put the blocks down, we're gonna click on them, and we're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be magical. And I will be back. All right, if you're using LibreWolf or something else with an ad blocker, you probably are not getting hit by any ads at all. So let's keep rocking and rolling with what we were doing. I don't need this, so let's do the big test. We are gonna set down the applied energistics stuff somewhere, and we're gonna just play with these blocks and just see how they work. So, do I need? So, what's this access terminal all about? So, I still need a pattern provider. So, I need to make another one of these, I believe. Let's go to the quest. I'm going to put that back on the bookmark. So I'm going to need another one of those eventually. Am I out of wood already? Oh, wow. Okay, more planks. Give me all the planks, all the mods, all the planks. So we need crafting tables. 2 of these bad boys. I feel like I'm going to build 2 more. I need one of these again. Another one of those. So with the pattern provider, should be able. Pattern provider is the primary way in which your AutoCraft interacts with the world. It pushes ingredients in their patterns into an adjacent inventory. Okay. So this would be like a furnace. What is this thing? What is this thing? Interface? Pattern provider, interface, storage bus, set to filter coal. But, okay, so that's set. Okay, so that's set. The pattern is set to iron. The pattern is set to iron. Is it putting it in the hopper? Pattern providers in which they push the ingredients in their patterns to adjacent inventories. I think this interface is considered an inventory. So it'll pull iron, put it into this area. So I guess the iron filtered to blacklist coal. I kind of. Wait. Oh, wait. So this. So we pull iron and coal into the furnace somehow. Somehow. This thing pulls the iron and coal into the furnace somehow. Well, I guess we'll have to make this stuff. Huh. So, and then so they push the ingredients in the patterns into adjacent inventories. Items can be inserted into them in order to insert. Okay, so you can put the item into the pattern provider directly if you need to. Okay. Often a channel can be saved by piping the output of the machine back into a nearby. Okay, I don't really get the channels, but oh, Coder, I'm not getting hit by ads anyways. Cool, Coder. That's yeah, you don't get hit by ads. I don't anymore because I use LibreWolf, which kind of has built-in ad blocking. Since they push ingredients directly of note, since they push ingredients directly from the crafting storage into the crafting, they never actually contain the ingredients in their inventory. So you cannot pipe out from them. Okay. Coder, I live in Belarus, which has built-in ad block in the form of sanctions. That's funny. That's I didn't know. I didn't know about that. That's really cool. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's good. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. You might want to see the ads. Also of note, the provider has to push all the ingredients at once. It can't push half bashes. Okay. Okay, so I just have to put this next to something and see if it works. Put this next to something and see if it works. So I'll put it, we're going to start. So I got wood essence. The idea is pull the wood essence out. Or somehow get the wood essence into the network. And then you can do the crafting kind of over here. So, okay, we got more to set up. I think I want to get into a wireless AE. Wireless AE. I think we want to start doing the wireless stuff so we have a way to easily connect different sections of our base into the network, basically. The next thing to make to allow for the wireless network access is the wireless access point. This access point is used to open the network to wireless access via a wireless terminal and has a set finite range, depending on how many wireless boosters. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this team. Need one of those and maybe one of those. So let's build, what is this? Flexibles, get one of these. Do I have none of those? I need one of these. Got one of those. And almost got it. Boom. Boom. A wireless access point. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. A booster? I guess I'll make the booster. If I can do the quest. Is that Ender Dust? Ender Dust. Ender Dust. Okay. Let's make some Ender Dust. Get that. So I'll make the whole batch. Why not? So with there's a crusher here in actual editions, which actually is very useful. Yeah, lots of different ways to help you out with recipes. So let's make 2 wireless boosters. Cool. We're getting into it. Indirect, identically to regular terminals, but wirelessly. Before it can be used to access a network, it must first be linked to the network by placing it into the top light slot. If it does not like the network or either arranged, the terminal will not function. Let's just check this out. Allows wireless access via a wireless terminal. Range and power usage is determined based on the number of wireless boosters installed. A network can have any number of wireless access points with any number of wireless boosters in each one, allowing you to optimize power usage and range by altering your setup. Requires a channel. Also used to build the wireless terminal. Okay, but that, okay, so that's wireless access point. So how do I like connect the inventory on one section of my base to the inventory on this section of the base? So you got the wireless terminal. Ultimate to get wireless access to your plight. Okay, so the IO. Okay, I think I understand. Maybe I would set up a wireless terminal on the part of my base, and then I can connect the storage into it like that. Okay. Can we make another one of these? Another one. Yes, we can. Awesome. Because I want to make this wireless terminal. Oh, I'm going to make it at least for now. Wait, damn it. Okay, I made a mistake. I need more of that. I need a ME terminals. Okay, I'm out of the logic processors. Let's make more of those. So I need silicone. We had some going over here. All right. That should be good for now. What's that noise? Is that my keyboard? Okay. Get this in. So I should be able to make this stuff now. Get one of those. Illuminated. Don't have any glass. Okay, I can make the panel. Good for the terminal. Wrong one. And I need a dense energy cell. Oh, never made that yet. So I need 8. Oh boy. What am I missing? Missing that? Oh wow. Oh wow. This is crazy. Crazy. Gotta make so much stuff. Let's start making more of that powder stuff, which means I need to make another stack of the purple thingy crystals. I'm gonna have to memorize those names later. Low on power also. I need to put this somewhere different. I put it over here because the water was over here. But the power situation for some reason isn't working over here. Don't really understand why. Oh, it's using a different type of power, I think, and it doesn't convert properly. Did I do the wrong thing? I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong recipe. I want... What's the recipe for this again? It was 16 charged up. 16, 16. So I need 16 charged up. Am I at a redstone? Let's get some more redstone going. So I need 16 of those guys, 16 of those guys, and 16 of this. Put that in. I believe that makes 64 of what I need. It's quite the... I really need to, like, all of this needs to get automated. All of this needs to be automated. And it's not automated, but I'm still learning, so I haven't really done that setup yet. You know, it's just the way it goes. We're going to want to cook a bunch of that stuff later, too. Let's cook another 16. Take that. I don't think that's enough. You gotta make a crazy amount of this stuff for these dense energy cells. So it was 8. Well, I ran out. So I need more glass. So I'm going to make another batch of the purple crystals. Then I'm going to make another stack of the powder. Okay, should be good for that. This is a bit of a slow process. Put that back. Put that in there. Okay, need 2 more, looks like. 1, 2. That should get us the dense cell. Wow. All right. Okay, we need to build an energy cell for that machine over there, but everything has to be reset up in a different way. This all has to be reset up in a different way. Maybe make a different building, expand the landscape out a bit. It's quite a bit to do, quite a bit to do. So we got the wireless terminal. I should be able to start playing with it. I'm gonna check that. Okay. Okay. So let's set this up. So I guess the idea is I put this somewhere. I don't even know where would I put this, like up here. So we got a wireless thing online. And then okay, it's linked. I have a linked wireless terminal. So I'm gonna need, to make life much easier, provides a whole suite of devices for manipulating ME data, moving stored items around. The ME interface is one of these devices. As an input device, the interface allows any item to be piped externally through it. So it's piped through it and stored in the ME network that the interface is connected to. As an output device, the device can be configured to keep certain available amount of storage. So this is basically, I believe, how this all works. So the import bus periodically sucks items in, periodically spits items, P2P tunnels. This is a powerful system allowing for the transfer on even more without the need for any intermediating. Right-clicking on a P2P tunnel with certain items will attune the tunnel Okay, I don't understand what that is. But let's start with the terminal or the interface. So I want an interface. More powder. Always out of powder. Just put a whole stack of powder. A whole stack of powder. I mean, never need powder again. You got powder? We got it. You want it? We got it. Okay. So interface acts like a small chest and fluid tank that fills itself and empties two network storage. So yeah, there's a way. So yeah, so you have like your chest. You can connect a bunch of export buses, import buses. How interface as previously, an interface is essentially a chest / tank. Okay, just kind of. I don't understand what's going on here. Interface, so storage bus. That's what I need, I believe. The storage bus, when facing an external storage container, will allow the container to be used as those that were part of the ME networks. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So I use what I previously made to make this thing. Boom. That's what we need. All right, we're started. We are started. We're not there yet. So the idea is we're going to attach this to the network. And then we can use it and then we can use these ingredients in the crafting terminal later. So, okay, well, that's all we sort of have for today, unfortunately. Thanks for popping by though, Mars, Coder. It was definitely nice to have both of you in again. And we're going to be doing more in the future. Definitely this game, and also we're going to be modding Minecraft ourselves. We'll just like play around with NeoForge because that's what I've started learning. And I'm just kind of learning a little bit of it before I could bring it to the stream, just so it's a little bit more fluid for everybody. And I'm not just staring at documentation all stream. And you do Fabric? Really? Really? Is Fabric better? Okay, well, I've already started with NeoForge, but I'm going to have to look into Fabric, weigh the pros and cons, and see which one's better. I thought NeoForge was what else was. Fabric is newer? Okay, cool. Well, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. There's no harm. It's not like I really got far in this project anyways. Okay, yeah, the code transfers over, right? All that knowledge, like how the file structures and everything, I've already started learning, and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna get, we're gonna, and we'll have more time to do little longer streams in the future too. And I might be able to pop in tomorrow. I'm hoping at least once this weekend. So, yeah. Thank you, Coder, for the awesome information. We're going to check out Fabric, and Fabric might be the future. Fabric just might be the future. Anyways, okay.